The Bobcat baseball team is in action today, as they take on Connecticut rival Fairfield. That game is currently in progress with the score 2-1 in the 6th inning. The first month of the softball season is almost over. The Quinnipiac softball team played their home opener Wednesday afternoon against in-state rival UConn. Let's go to the highlights. It was a beautiful day for the home opener as Quinnipiac took on the Lady Huskies. We pick up the action here in the bottom of the 2nd inning with bases loaded for Quinnipiac and 1 out as Jacqueline Risto scampers down the 3rd baseline on a pass ball to score the game's only run. The story of the game today was the Quinnipiac pitchers. She threw 4 perfect innings. Here in the 4th inning, she retires 3 batters, all in groundouts to 3rd. She had 10 total groundouts for the game. Heather Schwartzberg replaced the pitcher in the 5th inning as here she strikes out 1, 2, all 3 Lady Huskies in the inning. She had 6 total strikeouts on the day. We move to the 7th inning after striking out the first 2 batters. A deep fly ball by Justine Roy to center field gets a double for UConn, but it didn't faze Schwartzberg as she gets a called strike 3 here to end the game for the Bobcats, holding on the 1-0 victory. They improved to 7-11 on the season. Quinnipiac men's basketball team made school history this week by being invited to the National Invitational Tournament, also known as the NIT. Unfortunately, the Bobcats came up short, losing in their first round to Virginia Tech 81-61. LeBron James is 3 points shy of becoming the youngest player in NBA history to record 15,000 points. The Cavaliers play tomorrow night against the Bulls. He will have accomplished the feat 2 years earlier than the previous record holder, Kobe Bryant. The NBA approved the sale of the Charlotte Bobcats yesterday, making Michael Jordan the first player ever to gain majority ownership of an NBA franchise. Former All-Star Mark Jackson hired an agent this week as he continues to be mentioned as a candidate for coaching next year. Both the Los Angeles Clippers and New Jersey Nets have expressed interest. The ESPN analyst currently lives in the Los Angeles area and is a native of New York. Get your brackets out and your office pools ready because March Madness is back and bigger than ever. The NCAA tournament got underway this afternoon with 16 games on the schedule. The day almost began with a huge upset as 15th seed Robert Morris took Villanova into overtime. Ultimately, the 2 seed Wildcats were able to prevail 73-70 as Robert Morris' 3-point prayer was not answered. The Florida Gators, one of the last teams selected into the tournament, took 7th seeded BYU into double overtime. Jimmer Fredette had a game-high 37 points to lead the Cougars to a 99-92 victory. 11th seeded Old Dominion shocked 6th seed Notre Dame 51-50. Senior Luke Herringody ended his college career by only scoring 4 points for the Irish. Herringody finished his career averaging 18.4 points and 9.6 rebounds a game. There's a much-anticipated rematch tonight as the NHL's Boston Bruins take on the Pittsburgh Penguins. For the first time since Penguins forward Matt Cook hit Mark Savard in the head, giving him a grade 2 concussion. An NHL official ruled that Cook would not be suspended for the hit that ended Savard's season. That wraps it up for sports. Back to you, Tyler and Steve.